Hello there, my name's Rick. My wife's aunt gave us this cool little Keurig because it wouldn't do anything but say the word prime in the display. I'm sure a lot of you have had this problem. I looked through YouTube and most of the time people could brew a cup of coffee and then it would just change to prime. Well, this one would say not ready. You touch it, feel it, it would vibrate just a little bit, you could tell something was happening, then go directly to prime and nothing would work. I tried everybody's tips, but everybody could brew some coffee before it said prime. This one only said prime. Or of course add water if there wasn't any water in the reservoir. So I was getting a little frustrated. I didn't want to poke holes in screens and start tearing it apart. So what I did, just thinking maybe, well, let me give a background story. My wife's aunt has been in Montana for over a year, and this Keurig sat on her counter at her house in California for that year without being used. So what I did was I took off the water reservoir like so, and of course you see the water inlet next to the blue flashing light. I will show you, and I walked over to my sink. Excuse the mess, my house is a mess. Let me just pan back out. And I took my sprayer valve apart. I can't GoPro, so hold on a second. Basically, I unscrewed the top of my sprayer valve and took this, if you see the washer with a little water tube, and I pushed it up against the inlet valve. Turned on my water. Water started flowing through the overflow from the Keurig, and it also started flowing through the outlet where the cup goes. As soon as I ran that for a few moments, I would say maybe 30 seconds to a minute. As soon as I finished that, I reattached my water tank. I can get it on with one hand because I'm not very, there we go. And as soon as I was done, it went back to working just fine. Programming, everything was fine. I've already brewed one cup. Looking forward to this, considering this Keurig was free. So this might help some of the people that see only the prime message and nothing else. Can't brew anything, can't do anything. You just got to get some pressurized water through the water inlet. Like I said, I used my sprayer valve from my sink, taken apart, and that black washer you saw on it fits perfectly right around here. Now you do this over your sink because as you're putting water in here, a little comes out here, a lot comes out under here, and a lot comes out over here. So keep it over your sink. And I have a feeling this will help a lot of people with that prime message, unless I'm the only one that's ever seen it. Like I said, this works good for one that only said prime. I didn't poke holes in screens, which sounded like a good idea. Probably suited his needs, but it didn't suit mine. That sounds good. I mean, I don't want you to subscribe to anything. I don't have anything to subscribe to. But if it works for you, shoot me a message. I would appreciate it. That's it. Out.